Hi there, I'm Trevor, founder of CrowdTamer. I've got 20 years of experience in startup marketing, and so I reach out to folks on Twitter and other communities and ask them, hey, can I give you an audit of your website for my YouTube channel? And I've been asked today by the Estabild team to do an audit of their website. So I'm going to look through here, give you some qualitative and some quantitative data, going through what I see, what I think works, and what I see is possibly a chance for you to improve. I hope you find it useful. Let's get started. So Estabild here, we start with consolidate project development data and get actionable insights. So there are two things I don't like about this here. First of all, this is very kind of, the words are large and clunky, and it's just hard to actually unpack what they mean, right? They're all buzzwords, actionable insights, right? The other thing is, this is a feature, maybe. This is not really a value, right? A value would be something like, never have a build run late again. I mean, that's maybe a little bit too optimistic. Reduce build overruns by 30%, or reduce cost of building a business by 15%, or spend $400,000 less managing your building. Something that is a actual immediate value I get out of this. Oh, okay, I see now. And then you've got save time managing development projects and reduce the risk of cost overruns and schedule delays. A little bit better there, and that now I know what you do, but it's still very buzzwordy. And then I actually also best suited for, and then you've got a rotating list of a bunch of different people. You really need to be best suited for one thing, right? So being best suited for 4 different things tells me you're not really best for any of them. Okay, and then start now, book a demo. All right. I'd be curious to know if your split CTA, like if you tested that versus just running one button. If you have and you know this is better, cool. If not, I would immediately test that. Okay. Then we have, here's a video I could watch, right? Visibility of your construction project performance. One thing I still don't really have, this showed me a little bit, right? So I see a social proof. I always love to see that. You did link these all to the websites, which is a little bit odd to me. Just a bunch of outward pointing links that like don't really add value. I would maybe remove those just because you're not going to get, like if someone clicks on them by mistake, you're making their life a little worse. Video here, okay. Here's our slideshow, right, showing you what we do. That's cool. This headline, a complete overview of your project from anywhere. And this headline is basically the same one, which feels reiterative to me. I know you've got a slider here that walks through these. Cool. All right. Stay connected to your business. This is... So I get the idea now a bit, which is that you are an integrator to help people get visibility from all of these things into one single platform. And that's pretty cool, right? It is not evident to me until I've scrolled down this far that what you're doing is collecting all of your data into one platform to make it easy to manage. That, I feel like, should be up here somewhere in your top head. All right. Easy to get started. One, okay, yeah. This is not tremendously informative, I feel like. Because if I just read the headlines, right, low entry, low barrier, low risk, high potential, that sounds very generic. I think your copy can use a little work here. So all the way down here we go, this is basically project management software. Okay. And here's some actual values. Reduce monitoring cost, 80%, 85% more efficiency. These are cool things. These need to be way up here to get me interested enough to read all the way down to where you say this. Some case studies, super good. I would honestly use a case study in place of a social proof block like this, because social proof blocks they can be garbage, right? It could just be, hey, we once talked to a guy from Tecta. But to be able to say, Tecta reduced planning time 80%. With Estabild as the headline way up here. Find out how. Like, ooh, now there's somebody who's done this. I know this is true. This is super interesting, right? Cool. Here's a good quote. Cool. I like it. Just one? No, we got a couple. All right. Cool. A lot of good quotes. That's good. Get started now. Okay, so overall, I think you're not really sure who you're talking to. It seems like to me you're a little too generic. And I think you've got you're almost hiding what your tool actually does behind all the buzzwords that you're writing about. So, okay, something I like to do to kind of figure out who you're talking to and if you're having, if in general your site is speaking to people with language that you'd want them to speak about, is I grab all of the H1 headers throughout your whole site as kind of a proxy for your whole site's content. Just see what's showing up here. Complete dessous, that's done for you, right? That's let's go here. Okay, project development shows up 3 times across the whole site. That's not super common. Construction projects, that cool, de proyectos, yeah, de construcción, okay. Construction overview, Estabild blog. So, you've got these keywords don't look super bad, right? They're a little generic, but it is 2-word combos, right? And on third one, consolidate project development. These all look pretty good. So, I guess on the pages other than your home page, I think you're doing a better job of surfacing the kind of terms I'd want to see you surface. So that's good. And the last thing I like to do is see, are you experimenting with any ideas? Are you trying to find in your Estabild, trying to find in your audience, right, what people what people want to hear from you? So you're running an ad here, meet the platform that connects you with your real estate investments. Cool, you are testing a couple different messages. I love to see that. That said, this is quite passive. This is super different than your homepage talks about, right? Speaking for construction project stakeholders. That's cool. Then you've got some ads you've been running since July with get offer. Click the button, fill out the form, and you're done with the easy benefits you get right now. Okay, and then a little video. I like this. This is a good ad. I guess it must be if you're running it since July. And then this is one with a static image instead. This image is way too small. I cannot read it, right? So if I were to guess, not having access to your dashboard for analytics, I would think this does way worse because 1, video does better in general. 2, this is just unreadable, right? It's easy to get started with Estabild, and I can barely read the subheads, much less the body text. So I love to see people making tests. I hope you are applying what you've learned there to your website. You do have this, at least, is on your website, and it may be that you ran this on Facebook and then saw it worked and off you went. Cool. All right. So with that in mind, right, you've got, I think your homepage content doesn't look like it's as good quality as the rest of your content, perhaps because I go here. That's already better, right? That's also pretty good. I would make it a little more explicitly a value, right? But here already, this page, I like it way more. The value prop instantly. Oh, crap, I see what you do. Oh, man, this is so much better. I get what's going on, right? I think your homepage may be the weakest page on your site. So I would think about what you really want to show here, how to make that better fit the whole rest of your site, which is much more concrete. But other than that, great design. This looks super professional. I love it. I think you've got a lot of good messaging in place, just maybe not here. I don't know where you're driving traffic. Your landing pages might also be acquiring quite well. Still, hope you found some of this useful. Appreciate you guys submitting the website. Thanks so much. Take care.